reason we have a nice little McDonald's bag is, of course, we'd love to have them as a sponsor.
You move those so they can see you.
We'd love to have them as a sponsor, but also it has to do with the McRib sandwich.
McRib sandwich. What about it? I haven't seen it in years.
Well, you know, I remember when I was much younger, it was a big fad.
Like only yesterday.
Big fad. And essentially, though, there seems to be a following. So here's an example.
Wait, a McRib following?
Yeah, check it out.
Is that going underground or something?
No, it's now out in the public.
Yeah.
Because our friends at the Wall Street Journal again.
I love that. That thing's so humor reeks of every page.
Well, they wrote an article here,
okay,
and this is dated Monday, October 11th, so that's right on today.
But believe me, the Russ and Skip show is timeless. Don't just think that it's October 11th.
But it says here, bona fide fans chase rib-free rib sandwich. And it says here, lovers of the elusive McRib pork patty track their sightings. Now, here's how it started.
Wow.
This guy, Jeremy Dunsing, before he traveled to visit his parents in Nebraska last year.
They're kind of like McRib stalkers.
Well, it's close.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
He always checks this McRib locator website, and it tells you where McRib sandwiches are across McDonald's across the United States. There's 14,000 McDonald's in the United States, and this website will tell you where the McRib sandwiches are. There you go.
Wow.
Now, this guy was so into this. Well, listen to this. He bought 6 of the sandwiches when he got there, ate one right away, and carried the rest in an ice pack cooler.
Where did he buy that at?
At a McDonald's restaurant.
Where?
Well, he bought it
in Grand Rapids or
in Nebraska.
Like Omaha?
Omaha.
We've been to Omaha.
Yeah.
I can get you there in 12 hours.
There
Remember that we went there? That was part of the rest.
Well, maybe we should go just for a McRib.
Why didn't you have me go get a McRib while we were there?
I didn't think about it. So, this guy is an interesting part of this group. He's 34 years old.
Okay. Is that him right there?
No, this is actually the meteorologist.
Oh, look at him.
That's
our guy right there.
No, it's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
His name is Alan Klein. He developed the McRib locator website.
What happened to Jeremy? Jeremy's not part of that?
Well, it's just moving on now.
Oh, okay.
It says
sorry.
It says basically the ribs are never available at all McDonald's restaurants at the same time. They offer them in different cities at different times, rarely longer than a few weeks at a time.
Wow.
Now you think that guy?
Is that like a ghost sandwich or something like that? Because here it's here today, it's gone tomorrow, it comes around Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Well, according to Mr. Dixon, who I think was our man in the beginning there.
Mason Dixon?
Mr. Dixon. Let's see. We
got
got Mr. Dixon. Ryan Dixon of Burbank drove 10 hours to find one from his location.
It would take us 12 hours to get to Omaha.
Yeah, so I think that'd be worth a trip to get a McRib.
Well, especially 6 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
By a hit.
He said it is, interestingly enough, he said it has a ghostly quality. He said, you don't know when it's going to appear. You ready for this?
All right.
It's the girl who you're in love with who has always been a tease to you.
Ooh. Wow.
And now we're talking about the McRib
So
sandwich.
it went from ghost to a tease?
Yeah.
Wow.
But on November 2nd, so if you folks are really craving...
Where are they going to be at?
If you're craving for a McRib sandwich...
We get flights off
on November
Netflix?
2nd. Well, maybe we can. Here's the bottom line. McDonald's is going to offer the McRib at outlets across the United States for 6 weeks or so. First time in 16 years.
For all 14,000?
Yep.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so
now, they can't see that picture, but it looks like he had a couple McRibs before they took that picture.
Well, he could be. And you know what I'm going to say here, though? That may not be a good thing that McDonald's is actually offering this nationwide on November 2nd, because you know how absence makes the heart grow fonder. The part of, I think, this development excitement was it wasn't available, but now you're making it available to everybody here. I don't know.
It's been gone for so many years. I mean, people are hungry for it, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a 6-week pop. But here's something interesting. Now, you think that this is... It says here, McDonald's said, and we love you, McDonald's. Now, remember, this article was not written by us.
Right here.
It was written by Julie Jargon. So send any correspondence or legal issues to Julie Jargon and David Kesmoto. We can spell that for you.
Kesmoto?
Again, we're not making this up. This is right from the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
Kesmoto.
You say Kesmoto, and I say Kesmoto. Kesmodel.
Right. Okay. So our opinions do not
Russ
reflect.
And Skip.
Right.
No,
we do not reflect
reflection.
what these authors, again, their names are. Again, Julie Jargon and David Kess Model.
In case you weren't
Remember.
sure who to sue.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
Now,
there
we don't
you
want
go.
you suing us.
Not RUSS
Because we don't have any
and
money as it is.
SKIP.
But we will take you as a sponsor.
We'll
Now,
buy your food,
according
enough
to
for
this information, according to this, a McDonald's spokesman said the company isn't behind any of the McRib fan groups on
It
Facebook.
looks kind of like that picture there in front of them.
Well, you say, how many fans are there on Facebook? There are
Okay, how many fans are there?
nearly 300 Facebook groups devoted to the sandwich, including a, quote, bring back the McRib, please, and there's 500 members.
So they're getting like 500 hits sometimes, right?
More than we're getting.
That's better than us.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
But you and I talked about this. But since we are shamelessly going to promote this probably as McRib something,
Russ and
that
Skip
should
meet
be a
the
search
McRib.
gold mine for us.
Oh, we could get 500 people like right
Yeah,
now.
just because people love that and they'll look at our site and then fall in love with our stuff.
So in November 2, I know where we're going to be, right? We're going to be
There you
buying a McRib, and then, oh, that'd be cool.
But
McDonald's, we're there for you, buddy.
But here's the interesting thing about this.
Oh, I thought the other part was in there.
Well, it says, first of all, McDonald's says it isn't behind any of the fan groups, right? And all this kind of stuff, right? I said that. But listen to this. Still, it says, and again, this is a quote from the article. I want to make this clear. The franchisor, which would be McDonald's, has helped cultivate the McRib mystique. 5 years ago, one of the marketing regions in the South said it was permanently removing McRibs from all restaurants and announced a McRib farewell tour.
Wow.
Now, what does that remind you of in a soft drink? Do you remember that years ago? There was a soft drink that did something like that.
See, like real Coke?
Yes, remember the formula was sealed forever. And then remember what happened? We all demanded to have the old Coke back and stuff.
The public had spoken.
Yeah, there you go. So McDonald's said no longer. But at the same time, now you would think they're just done with it, right?
Yeah,
they're on farewell tour.
Okay.
But at the same time, again, according to this article, it said that the region created a Save the McRib website sponsored by the fake, quote, Boneless Pig Farmers Association of America. So now let's review.
I'm behind them.
Apparently, they said farewell to it, so the public says, uh-oh, farewell. That's going to drive people to get the last sandwich they can get. But then at the same time, they want to kind of camp on that and say, let's save the McRib. That's kind of brilliant, isn't it?
Okay. Well, here, segueing to that, we're going to announce the Russ and Skip Ultimate Tour. And so we're going to go off the air unless you save us.
No. We got the answer to the telethon. Remember the Russ and Skip telethon that's coming on. Help save
or sink
Russ
and Skip. Oh,
yeah, we're going to have a telethon because we can do this too.
Wow.
You know, there's no reason these big corporations.
We get like 300 websites to save us.
I think that's the idea here, because we're trying to get people to pay attention to us. Maybe if we threaten to no longer be there.
I think negative press is better than no press.
Say, look, Russ and Skip will be no more. And they go, who? Who will be no more? Let's go see.
Should we try and
Let's
save
go
them?
see what we lost.
They like McRibs. There's a hope for them.
So yeah, maybe this will drive some people who've never seen us to wonder what they're going to lose.
Wonder what the heck. What if nobody calls?
Well, that's the idea. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So then, the sandwich continues to be sold on and off. So they're still trying to keep a little bit of supply and demand thing going.
If you love the McRib, you'll love Russ and Skip.
There you go.
Segue here.
There you go. Now, I love that.
We're like classic Coke.
The Boneless Pig Farmers Association of America. You know, I wouldn't have known that. I would have thought that's a legitimate organization.
I'd back them, but they have no spine.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Hey, how my dear. Ka-ching.
So let's see. So as we look at this, these people are really into this. This guy that launched, again, this is the Minnesota meteorologist, Alan Klein.
Chubby dude there.
He launched, again, we can show you this, but our cameraman really is not good at zooming in because we have no camera.